So last week we started drawing our Faith Ringgold style assignment where we drew ourselves and then we're going to write something about ourselves. I want to talk to you a little bit about how to color yourself in. First thing you want to do is try to erase as much pencil as possible because the pencil will end up mixing with your crayon when you start coloring and it doesn't always look good. So I'm erasing it. I can still see everything. I just want to lighten it up as much as possible so it's not part of my color. Now I'm ready to start the coloring. First thing I want to do, no matter what your skin color is, I found that starting with this color apricot, this works best. So apricot, let's see, there we go. So I'm just going to color everything apricot, even my hair. It gives you a good base. Don't color inside your eye, go around your eye. Otherwise, everything should be colored this color. This is just a base coat. Now this might be enough, or it might be too much, and you'll have to decide what to do once you get there. So it might be enough if this is the color of your skin. It's a little bit yellowy, but no matter what color your skin is, you're still going to need to add some kind of color to your lips and maybe some shadow to different parts of your face to make it look more real. So when I go around those eyes, I make sure I outline them first. Alright, let me get my forehead. You may not know this, but you can actually blend colors with crayons and colored pencils. It's harder than blending with paint, but it's not impossible. Alright, now I have that base coat down. Let's say you have brown skin. So I'm going to get my brown crayon now, and I'll start by making it darkest around my eyes. Now, if you don't have Crayola crayons, they might not blend very well. But the Crayola crayons do blend well. So I want to make it darkest around my eyes, and then I'll lighten it up. Your lips, there's two colors. There's violet red and there's pink. Usually if you have darker skin, your lips are a little bit of this violet and then maybe some brown over that. I'm going to go even darker in my nose. And I'll try to get that crack in my mouth again with the black crayon. And my eyebrows. And the center of my eye. And then usually if you have brown skin, you have brown eyes as well. Usually. Not always, but usually. I'm going to take my black and go around the edge of my eye. And along the edges of my nose. Under my lip a little bit. I'll make this guy, he's going to be half light colored and half brown. Just a little bit on the nose. Just don't press so hard. In the hair, can build it up. I'll go brown first, and if that's not dark enough, I can add black to it. I'm pressing pretty hard to color, so. All right, so this is my darker skin color. If I needed to go even darker, I could just lightly go with some black to darken it up more. Don't go hard. You don't want to be black as the hair. The hair should be the darkest thing. Oops, thought I broke it. All right, so I'll get that in there really good. So I want to add some, might want to add some pink to some of it too, like in your cheeks, tip of your nose, chin. So there's a variety of colors in our faces. Oh, usually your ears are a little more red than your skin. All right, light colored skin. You start with that base coat. Add some pink or that violet red to your lips, to the tip of your nose, chin, cheeks, and then go with the brown around your eye to give it a shadow, so it's under your eyebrow, a little bit under your eye, a little bit under your lip here, under your nose, and on the sides of your nose, and on the side of your face a little bit. This is shadow. Go under the hair a little bit there. And then if my hair was brown, I could add this color. If it was blonde, or you could add this color to it to give it, make it more like of a golden, make it more of a golden color. The eye, I like to make get my center in there first. Oh, around the eyes, let's go dark again with the brown. So let's see how, and then we'll just do brown. I'll just do brown eyes, but I could do blue or whatever, green. There. I had a student yesterday his eyes were gray. I've never noticed anyone having gray eyes, but I looked at him because he's asking me what color his eyes were, and I came up with gray. He goes, "Yep, that's what they are." Like, all right. Put a little darkness in that nostril. Brown wasn't doing it. All right, so now I have a light skin tone and a darker skin tone. I want this whole thing colored in. Once you get the face all colored in, then color the shirt whatever color you want, and then the background, you can choose any color you want. You can do it one solid color, or you could, you could fade colors, but it should be fully colored. So I'm going to do a fade. So I'm starting with this color. They call it sky blue, and I'll fade it into, is this blue gray? So I'm gonna just cross them a little bit. And I'll fade that into, let's see if I have like a, what's this color? Cornflower. Let's see what this does. Yeah, I wanted to lighten it up again. It was getting too dark next to that black hair. So fill it all in. So I'll get this all filled. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm all done coloring. I colored in the name, and then I went over all of this with Sharpie. When you're done going over with Sharpie, erase it so that you get rid of any extra pencil marks that you couldn't exactly trace. So I went over mine. I actually edited mine too, and I changed a few of the words and made sure my spelling and my punctuation were correct. We're going to leave this part white, but now we're ready to work on the border, and I want you to make some kind of pattern or design that goes around the border. One thing you might want to do is go like this. You go off of the picture, you make a box on each corner, and you can put something special in each of those boxes, and then come up with a design to fill the space. So I'm just going to make curving lines that go back and forth, and I'm going to put kind of like the letter U or rainbow shape, and I'll do that on this side too. So this is my design. I'm going to fill it up, and then when I'm all done drawing it, I'm going to color it in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to put one more over here. I'm going to stretch that one so it's matching this side. Now let's see, on the bottom, I think I'm going to go with some kind of more of a geometric design. So I'm going to go up, down, up, down, and I think that's it. I'll use more color in there, and up here I'll do the same thing. So I'm dividing it up, and I'm going to go, how do I do that? Came down to this point, back there, and back there. And in the corner, I think I'm just going to put a circle in each corner. You could draw a little picture in each corner, put a letter in each corner, like your initials, or like this was one of my students, Jadiel. I just used him for an example, but I could put his name like J-N, and then his other initial, and then his age, so like J-N, and then I think Jadi's 7, maybe 7 or 8. I could put that number in there. It'd be kind of cool. All right, now I'm ready to color these in. Color them in a pattern. Don't just color across everything. So I think I want to use some of the colors I used in my picture to make my pattern. So I'm going to use this color. Let's see. I'll flip that one with this corn. Well, let's see. No, I'm going to do, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But this should all be drawn out and then colored in a pattern. So you have a nice frame around your portrait and your writing. When it's all done, turn it in.